All right, you guys, thank you so much for completing your warm up. We are going to continue with our learning of supporting point of view. And I want to remind you guys that the learning targets this week are as follows. I can draw a conclusion that is supported by a set of criteria, and I can write the conclusion and supporting reasons. So let's see what that means. So we are going to be drawing conclusions to arguments, and I want to remind you guys of our vocab this week. Our vocab is conclusion, a decision made by looking at supporting details. Argument is a presentation or discussion that tries to make people think a certain way about a topic. So that is some of our vocab from this week, and we've learned it in previous weeks. So just a little reminder. All right, let's get some practice going. Our question today is, should schools go year-round? Should they go year-round? We're going to read a story about that, a little passage about it, and we're going to kind of decide, should schools go year-round? Some teachers are thinking about whether or not their school should go year-round. They would replace the big summer break with several smaller breaks throughout the year. The teachers talked to teachers who teach in year-round schools. One teacher said that with a big summer break, kids forget what they learned. When his school had smaller breaks, kids learned more and didn't forget it. Another teacher said that she got more time to teach each subject. She didn't feel like they had to rush through everything. She also thought her students learned more and enjoyed learning. A third teacher said that a big summer break was useful when kids had to work on farms. So, should schools go year-round? This is what this little passage was talking about. Think about the facts the teachers used. Let's find them in the passage. So we have our question that is presented in the very beginning. So some teachers are thinking about whether or not their school should go year-round. Well, let's take a look at the rest of the passage. What are the facts about whether or not schools should go year-round? Let's see. I'm kind of reading through it again. It looks like we talked to some teachers who taught in year-round schools. Let's look at this one. One teacher said that with a big summer break, kids forget what they learned. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that. So I'm going to get my highlighter and I'm going to highlight. Kids they forget what they learned. That's kind of a fact that supports our question of whether or not schools should go year-round. When his school had smaller breaks, kids learned more and didn't forget it. Interesting. Another teacher said that she got more time to teach each subject. She didn't feel like she had to rush. She also thought her students learned more and enjoyed learning. Look at all these facts that are supporting whether or not schools should go year-round. And then a third teacher said that a big summer break was useful when kids had to work on farms. So that's talking about how summer break, kids had to work on farms back when the United States was a lot of farmland. And so it's kind of a different thing that we have. So what I have as an answer key is right about here, which is kind of what we looked at. It kind of looks the same. So let's write down those facts and information that we just went over. The first one was that kids forget what they learned. Kids forget. What else happens? When a school has smaller breaks, kids learned more and didn't forget it. Another teacher said that she got more time to teach each subject. She didn't feel like they had to rush through everything. And she also thought her students learned more and enjoyed learning. And then it talked about how kids, when they had the big summer break, it was useful when kids had to work on farms. So think about these facts and this information, and let's go back to that question. What can you conclude about summer breaks? So what can we conclude? I can conclude that maybe schools should go year-round because look at all these perks. These are different perks to having a smaller breaks in between. And it's also about how maybe I like bigger breaks, so maybe I still want summer. So I would draw my own conclusion about summer. So think about what is your conclusion about summer breaks and whether or not we should go to year-round school or keep the big break. That's what you would write down, and that's what we'll write down in Go Formative, kind of your own opinion about what you can conclude about summer breaks. What you're going to do next is you're going to do your own. You're going to do just like I did. If we go back, you're going to see a new story and you're going to highlight what's important. What facts answer the question of whether or not school should go year round. But this is a different question. This is going to be a question on, let me get to it, about the weather getting more dangerous. Is the weather getting more dangerous? So I'm going to read this to you, and you're going to go and you're going to highlight the facts that support that. And remember, this is our question right here. They want to know, they want to understand if they are getting more dangerous, if the weather events are getting more dangerous. So let's read this. It says, let me get my laser pointer. Oh, that's a pen. Some scientists are trying to learn about weather events. They want to understand if they are getting more dangerous. Here are the facts they found. First, Texas had 90 fewer tornadoes this year compared to last year. Second, in 2017, there were 17 total hurricanes. Between 1981 and 2010, there were about 6 hurricanes each year. Third, people had to leave a town in California 5 times in 4 months in 2018 because it rained too much. In other years, people did not have to leave because of rain. Fourth, in 2015, wildfires burned more than 10 million acres across the United States. In 2010, wildfires burned only about 600 acres. Hotter temperatures during the year mean there is more dry land that can catch fire. So, now what you're going to do is you're going to think about the facts and the information that was presented. Your job will be to highlight or underline the facts used in the passage to draw your own conclusion. So you're going to look at this passage and you're going to say, okay, what helps to understand if the weather is more dangerous? Which facts here show me that it is or isn't more dangerous? And that will be your job in the next on your Go Formative. Okay, and then you're going to make a conclusion. What can you conclude about the weather? Is it getting more dangerous? So you'd say, yes, it's getting more dangerous, or no, it's not getting dangerous, and then tell me why you think that. So that's what you're going to do is you're going to look at this passage and you're going to highlight or underline the facts, and then you're going to draw a conclusion. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm going to give you a code word for this video for watching it all the way through as a thank you. Your code word today is dog. This one is dog, D-O-G. And I'm giving you guys the code word dog because it is Daphne's birthday, my dog's birthday today, or Wednesday, depending on when you watch this. If you're watching it in the Thursday, it happened Wednesday. Wednesday the 15th is her birthday. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So the code word is dog, D-O-G. All right, guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this whole video. I will see you guys next week.